And welcome everyone to Wizards Pregame. We got Carter W. Jr., Wilson Tarver Jr. You guys see on the top of the screen tonight. The Washington Wizards are taking on the Hawks. This is the second time this week. Also happens to be the final time this season these two teams will meet. Earlier this week, well, literally a couple days ago, Atlanta took a 2-1 series lead with a 119-98 win over the Wizards. In that game, we saw Jonathan Kuminga shine in his debut outing with the Hawks. Injury report for tonight. The Wizards will be without Keyshawn George, Trey Young, Anthony Davis, Alex Sarr, and D'Angelo Russell. The Hawks will be without Nikhil Alexander Walker and Jalen Johnson. Since it's a game we just talked about, there's not as much background information. The most relevant information we have is the game that took place a couple nights ago. And Cardell, we saw what happened in that one. So I'm eager to see your keys to the game. I got to guess if there's somebody who might be making their debut here, being discussed here as well.
Yeah, man. They got to do something about Jonathan Kuminga. They really got to work on containing him and keeping him out of the paint and transition, keeping him out of the paint and the half court pick and rolls. Like he pretty much did it all. And the Hawks blowout win over the Wizards on Tuesday. 27 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals on 75% shooting from the field in his Hawks debut. They got to give him more resistance, man. They got to get more physical, take away his airspace. Look, he's super athletic. He's one of the most athletic players in the league, super explosive. But all the more reason why you want to pressure him and make him uncomfortable so he can't turn the corner and have daylight to try to take flight, because when he takes flight, it's usually a wrap for whoever's standing underneath the basketball trying to stop him. But yeah, he's a capable scorer, especially inside the paint, at the basket. Running the floor where he can use his athleticism. That's when he's at his best. He's also a very gifted rebounder. You know what I mean? Offensively, you got to watch your head. It's similar to like old school Dominique clips. He shoot and that thing come off. You got to keep the body on him, because if he gets a running start, not only can he come down with the offensive rebound, he'll put it on your head, off the miss. Then, being in the dunker spot, screen and roll, even with the Warriors, his limited time on the court there, that's how they use him. So he's well versed in that area. And like I said, he's so explosive and so athletic. He don't need much space, where if he get it 5 feet from the basket, we all know what he's trying to do with it. So you can use him at the 4 as his dunker spot, a small ball lineup, and use his speed and quickness to make the bigs uncomfortable of the opposing team, man. So he can kill you in various ways. And then defensively, man, he's a versatile defender. He can also, get out, guard perimeter. He can guard bigs. He can, when he really puts his mind to it, he can guard 1 through 4, and some fives. If they go super small, he can get on them as well, man. So, but the Wizards, they got to do something about that, man. He made it look easy. I think what was that? I think the second quarter they had 40 points. Second and third quarter they had 40 points. He had 18 of it.
Yeah.
It was just easy. It was just child's play. When you're seeing guys laughing and stuff like that, that tells you all you need to know. The other guy, Nikhil Alexander Walker, 16 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds. I felt like he was the catalyst to kind of, initiating the separation, controlling the pace, controlling momentum, getting guys involved. Even if it wasn't a direct assist from him, he had the hockey pass that led to the assist. Keeping guys organized where they needed to be, man. I felt like he did a great job with that. Still managed to score. He was 3 of 7 from deep. He was efficient. He was 1 shot off of being 50% from the floor overall. We all know he's going to play defense, but yeah, man, he was the ultimate catalyst as far as being the setup guy and the playmaker in that win, man. And especially in the quarter where they separated themselves and they had a 40-point quarter. He can make free throws. He can make mid-range shots. He can post up a little bit and get it done from there. Capable shooter from deep. We all know about his defense, man. 1 through 3, he can guard them all. Very, very effective defender. He can rebound, but the most underrated aspect of his game, he can play. He can make plays. can make the right reads. He can make guys around him better. So with that being said, the Wizards they gotta contain these two because I think it sparks with these two. I know Jalen Johnson ain't play a lot. He probably gonna see a lot more minutes. He's their best overall player, so it's gonna be. I'm eager to see how they play together. Jalen Johnson and Kaminga in that front court. That's an athletic, versatile man. They got the potential to do some damage. So again, the Wizards got to show up, be physical. They can't wilt under runs and just fold. They got to show up, be physical, and play defense, or it will be a repeat of what we saw on Tuesday.
Yeah, and like you said, it's a really athletic group. Atlanta is as a whole. And one of the things, that stuck in my mind from Tuesday was a Kongwu missed so many shots. He wasn't alone, but they missed. There was a good number of open shots they missed as a team, despite the success they had offensively in that one. So yeah, I'm with you. Washington needs to be they need to be on their game because otherwise it's liable to get ugly again if they don't take care of business, um,
Mm-hmm.
regardless of who's on the court or not. Atlanta had no issues, like you said, in that quarter when they separated, get up and down the floor. They like playing fast. They're cool. It's another team that's young, except their young guys they have some experience and they're still young.
Mm-hmm.
So they're fine with it. Want to run cool. Also, like last and take care of the ball. They did not take care of the ball the other night, and we're talking about how fast Atlanta's comfortable playing. You turn the ball over like that, they're out. It's no matter who's on the court. It's dunk contest opportunities each and every fast break. Yeah, anytime you turn it over. So we'll see what things looks like tonight. We'll check in with you guys afterwards as always, which is Outlook. You guys enjoy the game and keep in mind that Cardell shared with y'all this evening.